Hi guys, I was just about to do some potting. I went to the Dollar Tree this morning to get a Sharpie so I can mark some of the figs that I just ordered, some fig cuttings, and maybe I'll show you that in a minute too. But really quick, while I was there, they have these pots at the dollar store, which obviously you can see right there. Look at that, the way the sun comes in. But it does have a tray at the bottom, and it does have a spout so the water, the extra, can run off, and it keeps it, you know, your flower roots an inch off that, so that's really good. I mean, it's planned out really well, this little pot. But they also had some of this all-purpose potting soil, and I was curious about it the other day, so I grabbed some because all I'm going to do is pot up this Buena, and this stuff is, I always consider it like a weed. It'll just grow. So I thought, you know what, might as well try it. It's not going to hurt. And then I read what's in here, and it says compost and coarse lava rock. Of course, we don't know what kind of compost that means, but that's pretty good. I mean, that's okay by me. Hopefully it doesn't say organic, but you know, whatever. Normally I use organic stuff because I don't want to put chemicals into the ground when I don't have to, right? Everyone's using ortho and things like that. That is not that good. But this, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't because of the sunlight right now. It's pretty good. I mean, it's nice, rich looking soil over there. Maybe at this bottom angle you can see it a little bit. There's a lot of organic things in there I can see, like little pieces of wood. I'm gonna loosen this guy up. Of course, I'm gonna keep the tag, but I did buy tags at the Dollar Tree also. I don't want to. He has roots coming out the bottom, so I can tell this guy really loves his cup that he's growing in. Let me pull this out. Look at those roots. Sorry if this is like the worst lighting. I have somebody here working on my fence too, so we're gonna start hearing him. I'm just loosen these up just a little bit, but they're in there pretty good. So yeah, I'm just gonna pot this up and then water it down really well, obviously. See, there's already some gnats down in there. There's this thing called like fungus gnats or whatever. They just like to live like in your plants. Hopefully that's not the type because I don't want that in there. And I'm planting it just as high as it was in the cup, and it was pretty up high. I don't know if you noticed, but it seems like to be like a veiny plant. So anyway, once I get all this in here, I'm just gonna water it, and then I'll show you some of my cuttings. Actually, I'll take you guys inside right now, see the fig cuttings. Nice and messy. Of course, I'll water this down, and that's it. I'm not gonna add any fertilizer or anything like that to that, but let me take you in here. I know this place is a mess. I don't know. Right now, I kind of fired my renovation people because I was kind of upset with some things. I'm like, I just need everyone to leave, and they left. So, so we're just waiting here. But in here, I just put them in a tub because I hear sometimes people put their cuttings in a tub. And here in California, I probably don't even have to do this. It's not going to freeze anymore. It's getting really nice and warm out. But I kind of want to baby them because I don't even know how to use cuttings. So basically, I ordered these on a thing called figbid.com. And as you can see, they're sticks. There's a lot of twigs in here. Some I have, all I did was just snip the bottom so that what you're putting into the ground is barely a cutting right under one of the nodes. See where this node is? Like if I was to cut this, I would cut it down here. Obviously there should be more on top, but just so that that part is in your dirt. So then you dig it down. Here I do have some soil mixed with perlite and vermiculite, which is what some people do. They just pot it up like anything else. Some people say that causes fungus or rot. So on these, it's just perlite and just vermiculite, half and half. I watered them. I haven't watered them since. It's been like 2 or 3 days. I try to keep the variety names. That's why I have those little tags. I'm gonna go put them on here right now. This one, when it showed up, it was already having leaves, and it has a little fig, which I'm supposed to cut off, but like I don't have the heart to do it. But if you don't cut it off, you're not gonna get good roots. But I'm gonna leave it because I figured I have plenty of them. Might as well experiment, right? Like this guy came with a tip. I don't know if that's, it feels like it's okay. This one also has a little tip. You really don't want them to make leaves or fruit right now because you want them to grow roots. But if I'm gonna keep them in here for 2, 3, 4 weeks, I don't care if I have to keep them in here for 6 weeks to get roots, right? Because I have plenty of figs outside. So these are all different varieties I've never heard of and can't find here. So actually some of them came from Pasadena and some came from Kentucky, which was kind of cool. One of them was like a Lebanese fig that a guy has had for like 20 some odd years or whatever outside his house. So that's kind of cool. That Hakel, I think is the Lebanese one, I can't remember. But you know, you get plenty of cuttings. 3 or 4 of these are like the same varieties, and then you see which ones take, and hopefully they all take. Hopefully at least one of each variety that I got takes. But that's all I did, guys. I'm watering it. I put them on here. I'm gonna cover it up, and I'm not gonna water them for another couple weeks at least, because the humidity that stays in there, as you can see, it's just sitting on the counter, is what keeps the moisture in. you don't want too much humidity, but at the same time, I think this is doing pretty good, it seems like, because obviously those little leaves are looking better, not worse, so that's good. And then I'm gonna let them grow, and I'm gonna probably do a video separate for this, because then that way in a couple weeks I can keep following up, and then I can post it for this year or next year, just so we can see how it works out. Some people really baby their figs, and sometimes it's like, dude, just stick them in the ground and it's fine, you know? So, I don't know. But thanks for watching, guys. You know, Dollar Tree has a lot of good items right now, and that dirt, like I said, that looks really good. So hopefully it works out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.